I love this time of year. We have some of those cakes in the newsroom. They are so delicious. All righty, let's take a live look over Bellingham. We are still seeing some strong winds to our north. It looks like that's going to continue, but to find out exactly what that means, let's get to Adam Claiborne with our forecast.
Yeah, there in Bellingham is where we expect some of the strongest winds next 24, 36 hours. And then it's areas closer to the Olympic Peninsula coastline. Now, we'll keep an eye out for some wintry weather, some accumulating snowfall on that. So Westport right now, things fairly quiet. You can see clouds still in the sky and noticing the waves and a little sunshine too. Another nice thing to see about this, our night vision hasn't turned on this camera yet. So that sunset continues to get later and later. Pretty dark already here in Seattle, 41 winds, just around 9 miles per hour. But when we shift that wind out of the north, well, that's when things are really going to start to cool down here into the night. Already noticed a bit of a cool down with a shower that moved through closer to Everett. Elsewhere, though, we're talking about a lot of low 40s, upper 30s in a few spotty areas like in Shelton and currently sitting in Puyallup, both at 39. Now, the farther north you go, you see some of the shower activity going to be more hit or miss. And we actually saw a good amount of sunshine up across Whatcom and parts of Skagit County. Down here closer to King County, seeing some of those showers moving on by. Also right here, southern Snohomish County, northern King County, that brief period where we had some of that colder air aloft get dragged down by a heavier shower helped to produce a few snowflakes there right around Harbor Point. Then you go off towards the west. We have areas of rain still out this way, still going to be more off and on in nature. What we're going to see, though, is it spills in here across the Olympics, maybe Hood Canal, too. I would say keep an eye out for some accumulating snowfall as we go over the next day or so, because a lot of the moisture will be over this way. For that reason, we have winter weather advisory starting up tonight. That will last until 4 a.m. heading into Thursday morning. And we have the amounts along the coastlines between 1 to 3 inches, but up into the mountains, we could see anywhere between 6 to 11 inches. And then the stronger winds. We talked about Bellingham. We can see those gusts getting up closer to 50 miles per hour as it comes out of the Fraser outflow. And what will happen with that is that air mass gets kind of funneled in, coming through parts of British Columbia, blast into these regions, and it's going to help to supply us with the colder air. Yeah, but it's going to make it feel even colder with the stronger winds up into that way. Tonight, showers off and on in nature. A few sprinkles kind of here and there across parts of Puget Sound. And then we get past midnight. That colder air really does begin to settle on in. And some areas of moisture could be around for your morning commute, 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning, where we're dealing with some spotty areas of light snow. Not a big concern, not a huge issue when it comes to travel. But you can see that as you drive out tomorrow morning. Could be a few areas that, yes, pick up a quick little dusting with that or coating. But it's really out closer to the coast where we have the more large area of moisture that's going to be in place, and that is going to help to supply us right there across parts of Grays Harbor County all the way up through areas such as Clallam County with some of that accumulating snowfall. We'll keep an eye out again, western Kitsap Peninsula right around Hood Canal for some of the accumulated snowfall too before that dies off late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, and then we'll start to see a lot of clear skies but a lot of cold air too, with highs in the 30s, lows dropping down in the low to mid 20s. That will stick with us through Friday. Then we bounce up a little bit this weekend, but still expecting to see rain and snow chances on into next week.